Hello! The community updates are back. I've been away on holiday in the land of coronavirus, which let me tell you, was so much fun. And you lovely people have been busy while I was away. So what's been going on? Let's take a quick look. Well, war engines are broken. Sufficiently broken for there to be 11 billion threads about how broken they are, followed by another 11 billion threads about how they're not broken and you just suck at the game. Then of course, dragons are broken, dragons aren't broken, undead are broken, also not broken, goblins are broken, kingdoms of men are broken, you're broken, I'm broken, we're all broken, you get a car, I get a car, we all get a car! The tournament scene has kicked off with a vengeance, with far too many for me to mention them individually, although I did promise I'd shout out Winter Wonderland over here in the UK, if only because Jan and Bob are great. Hi Jan! Hi Bob! The biggest tournament that happened was of course Clash of Kings at CanCon over in Mordor, the land of endless fire. I mean Australia. Tasteless jokes. They're great, aren't they? Anyway, Ronnie Renton himself made the trip, lost his hat, and endured the sweltering shed for what looked like a bloody good time. Well done to Andrew Goodman for taking home the trophy. This month saw a welcome return from a couple of old hands from the community. The Beer Face podcast made a welcome return after a year away, guys! A year, seriously. Anyway, Jeff, Ryan and Mark catch up in their traditionally hop-soaked style, and I for one am glad they're back. Not to be outdone, Matt Young fired up the engines on his Hobby Source YouTube channel, sporting a rather lovely beard. Fair warning, he is talking about war engines, but you know, you can't have it all. The chaps at Mantic have made their own podcast, which is very exciting. Although since they're all lawbreakers and, make your own rules kind of guys, there's actually a YouTube live stream that you can listen to via podcast if you want to. Each to their own. Personally, I just want to stare longingly at their lovely, lovely faces all day. The first official episode features the lovely Martin talking about organised play and the new official Mantic organised play back. They intend the podcast to be weekly, and next week's will look at the League of Infamy. Keep it up, chaps. Speaking of the League of Infamy, the Kickstarter posted a status update letting us know where they are with the production timeline. The Pledge Manager is due to open this month, and they posted some luscious pictures of the production masters for some of the characters and monsters. Just freaking love that Halfling Iron Beast. If you're starving for battle report goodness, having already watched mine 20 times and put up with the weird sound levels, then Fred and VDog have posted a Night Stalkers vs Undead battle to the Giant Dwarf channel. On top of that, the fantastic Paige Neo has updated his newbie dice channel again, with some more of his strategic analysis. Why don't you take a look? Those of you who know me know that I'll always promote Countercharge above all else. We've been knocking it out of the park recently with our updates, and there are Goblin, Ogre, and shortly Dwarf shortly, that's a pun I've just realised, army reviews for you to enjoy. If you're finding the recent war engine nonsense a bit negative, then I recommend you check out this post on the Countercharge Facebook page, which of course has its own podcast to go with it. It goes through the reasons we play this game. It's an overwhelmingly positive response and left me feeling all warm and cuddly inside. Aww. Since I've been away, I've not managed to keep up on the hobby updates people have been posting, but I did notice Alfred Eisenman's Demonic Legion, which has a huge array of striking demonic models from a bunch of different origins. I also liked Anthony Leslie's Northern Alliance. I think a lot of Northern Alliance armies suffer from the muddy colour scheme. It needs to be authentic, but there's something about his basing and colour scheme that looks really great. The armies at CanCon looked amazing. This Goblin force from Edward Crompton really caught my eye. Wheelie! To be honest, there were loads of other cool armies on display, but I can't find them now, or I can find them, but I don't know who actually painted them, and it's all a bit too traumatic, and I've been wanging on for ages now, so let's wrap it up for this week, and we'll see you next week.